Today I am going to head off to a brand new lake, new to me. I've fished it once in my kayak, and really a pretty cool lake. It's a high pressure lake, public fishing area right down the street, and it's called Rocky Mountain PFA. And I was going to take the kayak again today, but I really want to cover a lot of water and get to know this lake. I'm going to spend a lot of time on the electronics and a little bit of time fishing and see if I can't catch one or two before noon. But anyway, so I'm going to take you along with me. I want you to jump in the back of the boat and just kind of follow me around. That stupid dog is fearless. Alright, so the first thing I do when I get to any lake is I look at the watercolor. I looked at it while I was getting the boat ready to launch, and it's that beautiful green color that you just love to see. It means it's good, healthy water. You look down in here, we've already passed some bait fish. Let's go back to them. Whole bunch of bait fish in this lake. Those are all bait. That's all bait. See that right on the fish finder? It's all bait, and it was only in 10 feet of water. Then you get rocks right here. Now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna mark these rocks because I'm kind of happy to see those in that shallow of water. So mark those. Mark those. These have fish on it. See the little white specks on there? Those have fish on it. So I've got those two waypoints marked. And basically I'm just gonna motor around. I'm gonna spend some time on my electronics and kind of show you guys things that are very interesting to me, and let you guys take a look at it. So I don't know, follow me along. Maybe you'll learn something. The first places I look when I get to a lake is I look at points. I like to motor across and see what kind of points they have. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit and show you guys what I find out. All right, see, like this is a point right here, and it sticks way out, and then you've got a jetty that comes off of it, a fishing jetty, so if somebody can go fishing. But I'm still in 24 feet of water. Look at that. So I'd like to see where this point comes out. It may just drop straight off at what it looks like. I like the long tapering points most of the time until it gets to be winter time, and then I'm looking for the real steep side of the points. All right, here's something cool right here. That's a brim bed right there. Let me zoom into it and I'll show it to you. See all the little potholes? Cool. There's another one. All right, so this area right here is a real shallow area. I'm gonna real quick mark this brim bed. I'm just gonna do that so we can come back and fish it with my kids. But it's a real shallow area, and I'm not seeing any activity, any bass, any bait fish or anything. So that tells me that they probably are not shallow. just right off the bat. I'm gonna start looking a little bit deeper than I normally would. Water temperature is 82 degrees, so it's getting to that point where they're gonna move out a little bit deeper. So there's a drop off coming up over here though. Let's see what that, see that dark line on my side imaging? So I'm gonna turn towards it. It's a ledge. See how far it drops. Wow. I may have to pay a little more attention to that then. The bass will hang out on that ledge and feed. All right, so you guys got to kind of see this. Okay, so here's your classic ledge. Drops off here, drops off here. This is your regular fish finder. And look right here at the top, right there, right there. That's the kind of spot a bass will hang out at when it's feeding, right on the top of that ledge. All right, so I went and I saw a bunch more. Let me show them to you. I'm actually gonna fish these. This is kind of what I'm looking for. I gotta go back. While I was talking to you guys about that other one, we went over the other side of the ledge. Look at all these fish right here. Okay, let me come up to where you guys can see it on the regular fish finder. See that right there? Bunch of fish. Not too big, but there's a bunch of fish. So I'm gonna stop and fish it. All right, well, no bites. You know, I get asked this question a lot, you know, when do I change? When do I change baits? When do I change locations? I change when I lose confidence in that spot or in that bait I'm throwing, and that's exactly what just happened. All right, you guys, I want you to look at this. All this stuff right here, these are all pallets that are laying in the water that somebody put out as a fish attractor. Bass all over that one at 8 feet of water. It seems like 8 feet of water is the key today. Everything I've seen, all the major schools of larger fish and what looks like predator fish on the bottom have all been in 8 feet. So I've got a crankbait that dives that deep. I'm just gonna, you know, run around a little bit, look a little bit more, then I'm just gonna focus on 8 feet of water for about an hour and then call it a day. Well, I got about 20 minutes before I've got to go. Still haven't caught a fish, but I've learned a lot. Really have. I'm gonna work this bank that I saw all of those pallets on. I'm gonna work it really good, and then I'm gonna hit the house. Hopefully I catch some fish on it. Barely hooked. Well, one little one on a deep diving crankbait and about 10 feet of water. My goodness, it's been tough. This is a tough lake, but man, you feel good about every bite, feel good about every fish. I was just slow cranking, saw a couple of fish schooling out there, and just started pitching to them threw a crankbait at them, and one of them bit. So maybe I'll stay here a little bit longer. I don't know. See if I'm catching a couple, 2, 3 more. Well, it was a pretty good day. I learned a lot. It's a neat little lake. It doesn't have near the amount of fish I wish it had, but it's a public fishing area and it gets heavy pressure. But I was able to catch one fish. I was throwing it on a what did I catch it on? A 6 cents deep diver, dived to about 10 feet deep. Just one little bite, he barely got a hold of it, and that was it, really. But a lot of good rock piles out deep there, a lot of good deep structure. So this summer when they get out there good, it should be fun. It should be a lot of fun drop shotting and things like that. Also hear these lakes have walleye in them, so I may try for them a little bit, you know, one of these days. But excited, really excited. This lake's only 15 minutes from my house. So absolutely awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing. Introduce them to my channel. Let me help you teach them how to fish. More importantly, get out on the water, go out and catch some fish, and have a great day. Oh, wait a minute. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, dude, come on. Hit that little subscribe button wherever it is or on the screen. It helps me out. Thanks. Later.